When I started the communications degree at AUP, I designed the original degree and the background. I decided that what we really needed was something that took other places seriously. Communications in the States at that time was really about studying the history of the newspaper, the history of PR, the history of advertising in the United States. So we took the idea that what global communication should be comparative. We had people from all over the world. What's a newspaper in India? What's a newspaper in the Arab world? What's television in these places? Is it the same thing? Is the way people experience it the same thing? So we began this degree, the undergraduate degree already. We decided from the undergraduate experience to build a program designed for graduates seeking to get to understand cultures different from their own, to think about how communication works, to think about it in different practical applications as well as theoretical applications. Everyone does something different. The whole idea of Magic is you come here, find out what interests you in the communications area, in what part of the world, and then you try to develop that area. Your expertise might be in doing video production. So one guy came here with no background in video production, is now producing videos for Céline, the French fashion company, on Céline, because he found his talent for that. Other people come here and have become completely obsessed with Morocco and have gone and done stuff on urbanism in Morocco. Other people have gone to video production in India. Above all, this degree, what I like is I feel like we let people free. They come here, we try to find their set of interests, we try to develop the set of courses, the sorts of research projects which really will develop their interests. And in general, the people who come out of this degree have been highly successful in developing themselves careers. But none of those careers resemble exactly somebody else's. It's been a great adventure running this degree and developing it. It really comes out of the essence of my own experience, my own studies of the Indian world, of the Arab world, and their relationship to contemporary modern world in America and Britain and Australia. And somehow my heart's completely in it. I find this is a degree that really makes us think about what makes the modern world tick in a way that's not obvious, not slick, real. And in that sense, one of the things I talked about previously is when we take students to other places away from Paris, or even students come back to Paris, they get attracted to the energy of these places. And this energy is extremely enriching. Paris is not just the capital of France. Paris is really a center of global culture. This is where things intersect. This is the major center for African music. It's a big center for Arab culture. It's a center for the Asian culture. You know, everything somehow meets here. In that globalization, what's also happening is an amazing circulation of meaning. So people who come here suddenly found themselves thrust in worlds that they didn't know about. Whether they be people who come from the Arab world who suddenly start discovering stuff about America at an American university, or stuff about France because we are in France, or Americans who come to an American university but suddenly find themselves immersed in a French world which they don't understand at first and it takes a long time to understand, or going on a practicum to Morocco, living with a family in an ancient medieval city and seeing a totally different way of life. But of course that's not enough, because out of that have to come the real skills of which the careers of the future are built. Skills to move between cultures, skills, technical skills to know how to use and strategize with social media, how to do branding strategy. These are the key issues that will make the careers, the sort of flexibility to think out of the box, to really think how communication works.